Alright guys, in this video we're going to go into a little bit more of an advanced use selection for the reorder sheet for OrderDog. Alright, I already have one pre-made order here, but let me show you a few tricks first. Alright, first thing we'd like to do is we'd like to go do a reorder for Now Foods. Now remember when doing the reorder, alright, we could look at purchase orders to find out the last time we did a Now order. Now I'm using the Built-in store as an example. Alright, we go to active orders. Remember, and then as soon as the active order screen pops up, I always can look at the last time I did a Now food order. Now sometimes you see some icons here like X and a dollar sign. Now the X and a dollar sign, if you ever need a little help figuring out what these signs means there are a few that are out of stock and there are a few items on special. But that's not our concern right now. Right now our main thing is to look at the last time we did a Now food order, which was the 23rd. Alright, so it wasn't too far away. Now from here, we go to our inventory selection, our reorder worksheet, and we go back to the 23rd. Alright, assuming we want to do a reorder in that short span of time. Alright, then from there, the 23rd to the 28th, we go search. Alright, now this is all the items that sold, all the manufacturers within the past 5 days, which would be a really short order. And from there, we look for Now Foods, click on the little spot there, alright, and then we go, remember, create purchase order. So when we create the purchase order, it's automatically done, and then we have to go to the purchase order. Go back to here, we highlight here, click, and from there we'll see our Now Foods purchase order. Now there's a few tricks to do in orders for Now Foods itself. Alright. Now from here, remember, we go to click on the little pad of paper with a pencil. Alright, this is going to show you make it a little easier to do the Now Foods orders. Now with Now Foods, there's one particular unique function with Now Foods. When you look at the ID numbers here, usually the ID numbers, when they're categorized properly, are similar. You'll see what I mean in a second. For example, right now you see the description is all in alphabetical order. Now when you go to look at the shelves to try to determine the amount of inventory inside the store, and you will look at the shelves to make sure the product is in stock, not over ordered or under ordered, because you have to check the shelves. I cannot reiterate that enough. Alright, you'll see it's in alphabetical order. That does not make it easy for us to find Now products. Main reason being is because amino acids are grouped together, vitamin C's may be grouped together, vitamin E's will be grouped together. So if you go by the description, you can be looking for vitamin E 1 minute, walk away 5 minutes later and be looking for vitamin E again. It's a lot easier to have it all in the exact same place. So what we do is go to the ID number right here, click on the ID number, and now what you'll notice is it's all in numerical order. So when you have like looking for amino acids, you notice that arginine, citrulline, GABA, glutamine, 5-HTP, citrulline, 5-HTP, lysine, taurine, and down the line are all together. So when you go to the amino acid section, you could see them all at once. This is a general rule which will give you most items of that category in that one spot most of the time. It's a general rule that works about 95% of the time. Alright, and then here's another option. Now often when we're trying to determine a minimum order, you'll see a 0% discount. Alright, well depending on the discount of the order, what we could do, now let me go all the way to the bottom first. You see the total? $888. Alright, we could change that discount. Let's say we're getting 15% to this company. Alright, so we just type in 15 and then we save the changes. Yes. Now if you notice that $888 total will change to about $762. That gives us an accurate amount of how much we're actually ordering for that company based on whatever the discount is. 20%, let's say for example, save changes, up, it'll set it all up. And then it will change it to 20% off. See if you notice the dollar amount changed. Now that brings me to another thing. As far as printing out the sheets. One thing a lot of people don't do in the beginning is what they'll do is they'll see this one sheet and they want to print out the order so they can go check the inventories. And they'll print this page. The problem is this. It's only going to print the one page that's showing. What you have to do is you have to go down here where it says page 1 of 3 and click Show All. Now remember, you have to do the Show All. Now you look at Show All, it now will show all. So when you go to print page, you'll print out all the pages responsible for that inventory. Otherwise, if you just have page 1 of 3, it'll only print page 1. Alright, so that gives you an idea on how to do the now orders in regards to making it a little easier to find the product on the shelves and how to adjust discounts. Alright, now let's say, for example, we want to go back. So let's look at this one order here from UNFI, Select Nutrition. Alright, now what I did, this order is a little large, so I went back about, if you notice this little symbol here, 801 to 829. So this is about 30 days of items from that one particular vendor. Now click on the little page with a pencil. Alright, now, if you notice, it's all over the place. We'll have Nature's Answer here, Jason Natural here, Twinlab here. Now in this case, what you may want to do is look at your orders or do your reorder worksheet based upon the manufacturer instead of basically doing it by the ID number, which in this case with Select won't make any sense because ID numbers are basically assigned arbitrarily depending on when the products come in. Alright, now we have 11 pages. Remember how we do this, page 1 of 11. We don't want to just print one page, we want to print all the pages. So show all. Alright, now you'll see all of the pages printed together in combination as we go down the list. It's quite a bit. Alright, and now what we want to do is we want to put it in by brand. It's a lot easier to go by brand than it is to actually go by this numerical ID number, which really is an arbitrary number. So we click on brand, and now what we've done is we've categorized it all by brand. Look at Alistair, American Health, Bach Flowers, Bionutritional Research Group, all the way down the line. And that's one easier way to make the orders a little simpler to follow through when doing your reorder worksheets. Alright, and next segment what I'm going to do is we're going to go through basically what these mean, these yellow indicators, as far as with bars, certain manufacturers like Nature's Plus, and so on and so forth. So I hope this gives you a little bit of a better understanding on how to do the orders. Now remember too, when going to change discounts to get an accurate total, we look at this. We see the total is $4,967. Let's say we get a 10% off through this manufacturer. We click here. Dun dun, 10%. And then we go to Save Changes right here. Well, I'll wait till we get to the bottom so you can see. Save Changes. Okay. And now it gives us an accurate amount of how much that order is going to come in, excluding anything like shipping or whatever it may come down to be. And you notice a little bit more of a discount there. Alright, then when ready, remember we go to Send Order, and then we hit OK. Obviously we're not going to send this order because it's just a mock order, just to give you an example of how it works. Alright guys, that's it for today. We're going to finish up, and I show you how to work past these yellow highlights and blocks with some of our manufacturers and how to do bars in multiple mounts and other things like that. Alright, catch you in a bit. Bye.